it's Kimberly and welcome back to my channel. I had a whole video explaining all of this, a challenge that I was going to be doing for just 1 week, which was going to be no skincare for 1 week to see how my skin did. And then I decided to turn it into a month long. 4 different skincare challenges. So the first week was absolutely no skincare. I didn't put any skincare on my face. So I washed my face with water. If I had makeup on, I did take it off with my cleansing balm, but after that it was nada, nothing. And that was quite the experience. Then week 2, I decided to use just a moisturizer. So the moisturizer that I used is rice bran oil. If you've seen my other videos, you know I've been using that on my hair to grow my hair. But guess what? Rice bran oil has even more benefits, and one includes supposedly to help your skin and to clear your scars. So I tried rice bran oil for 1 week just as a moisturizer. Week 3 is going to be aloe leaf plant. So I'll be using aloe on my face. I'm going to be doing frozen pieces of aloe and rubbing it on my face for 1 week to see what that does. That I saw on YouTube. I believe the girl's name is Callie Curls, something like that. But I saw her video and I thought, I should try that. When you have acne, you kind of just try things and hope for the best. And then the final week I decided to do just a toner, so just apple cider vinegar as a toner. That is what I did for the entire month of March. Stay tuned to see how each of those weeks went. Don't forget, now is a good time to subscribe and join the family. Hit that subscribe button down below, ring that bell, and let's get into it. Okay, so this is going to be day 1, no skincare. Here is my skin. Some information. Saturday, February 23rd. Here's one side and the other. Some scarring and obviously some redness. This looks kind of active. This one is kind of active. Everything else is just scars. This is just from waking up and having not washed my face yet. My skin feels dry on the sides and then just kind of a little oily right in the normal T-zone area. After I washed my face this morning with water, it just literally felt dry, like extremely dry. As you know, I use the Korean skincare, so I usually normally go right in with a toner, and so I just feel moisture all throughout the process. So I don't even ever usually feel dryness, because right after I wash my face, I go right into my toner and then eventually apply my products, which are very moisturizing. So it was quite the adjustment to wash my face and then just feel sheer dryness. But that's part of the challenge. So it is the end of the night. I do have a little bit of makeup on. So as I mentioned before, I'll just be using my cleansing balm. This is by Clean It Zero. I'll only be using this to take off my makeup, about this much. Wash my face and I am just patting dry. I'm not going to wipe my face dry because I want to keep in as little moisture as I can, considering I'm not doing any skincare. So that was it. So basically, here's my usual go-to toners. As you've seen in other videos, I usually use this one in the morning and this one in the evening, just because I have both. This is that powder wash that I love. That's just basically like a powder, and then you add water and it's your cleanser. And then I have this is that glycol lactic mask that I was talking about. That's really good for the skin. And here's just a free trial of a mugwort mask from some of the Wish Trend orders that I've made. Okay, good morning. It's day 2. I have a little something that formed overnight. So that's a bummer because I can't do anything about it. But my face otherwise is fine. Okay, so it's day 3. Ignore my hair. I just woke up. And one thing that I've been doing is that I think I had mentioned when I wash my face in the morning, I just don't even pat it dry to at least put that moisture in. You can see that this one actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of going down or on its own. I didn't put anything on it, but I do have a little something over here kind of popping up. Nothing big or major, so nothing, I wish I had better lighting, nothing really has been going on with my skin. It just gets really dry once I take off my makeup and stuff like that, or when I wash it, after I wash it in the morning. So today I have to wear a good amount of makeup actually for an audition, so I'm curious how that will be and if I'll be able to get all of it off with just my cleansing balm as opposed to my whole skincare routine. And also this one in the center has kind of become like a little whitehead, so there's that too. It is afternoon of day 3. I have some makeup on that is pretty much kind of falling off because I just had a dance audition today. And I just wanted to come on and say that I find it interesting in day 3. Usually I have some sort of one-off of like a big bump forming or whatever, but so far none of that has been occurring. The lack of big cystic acne that I usually do end up seeing. So, what's that telling me? Is it in maybe one of the products that I use or whatever? So far in the 3 days that I haven't been using any skincare, I have not seen major breakouts. Here's the side view, and hopefully you can see what I'm focusing on when I say I have little circular bumps that are on my face. Here's one, then there was one kind of over here somewhere. I don't have a mirror so I can't see and you're super close to my face. Here is another one somewhere. And then here's my center one here. So good morning. It is day 4 of my skincare, my no skincare. And I wanted to say that, wow, I'm shocked. I actually woke up today with what looked like very clear and calm skin. So not clear as in like perfect, but I feel my face and I don't feel any new acne. Those little bumps or the little whiteheads that I had, I kind of like just went through and like popped them all or just slightly squeezed them out. And I feel pretty good. The only thing I have again are scars. Something I am experimenting with today, so we'll see. I noticed that normally when I wear my hair like this, it's usually down here per se. And the next day, I always end up, I would have acne. That's what these are from, presumably, is that hair on my face. So I try to do my best to keep it back. But today, I needed to wear it like this. So I'm curious to see lack of skincare. I will have makeup on, sweating, all that. What's going to happen to my face with my hair kind of basically being on it. So I will report back tonight and tomorrow and obviously the next couple days to see if there are any new pop-ups. But I was pretty impressed to like wake up and be like, wow, the skin is actually doing pretty well. I'm only in day 4, but I am enjoying that I haven't seen any craziness happen that I was worried would happen. But again, it's only day 4 of 7, so we shall continue and see. Okay, so this is a day 5 skincare update. I think my skin is doing so great. I am just completely shocked at how influential no skincare has been. This is amazing. I think I highly recommend it to anyone. I was saying, no, I do think that maybe my celery juice, doing my celery juice challenge at the same time as this might have been a definite kicker. I told you those first days it seemed like really dry. It kind of just neutralized itself and now it's completely fine. The only thing I will say is that I do see the teeniest of bumps on my forehead, whereas like you saw before or in the past there's usually nothing, but they're really tiny bumps as opposed to like big cystic acne has been nowhere in sight. And you guys saw I was wearing full face makeup and I don't even have any big acne. I was worried about my face and the makeup. As I said yesterday, guess what? Nothing new. So I literally just have these scars left. Skincare is really interesting. The fact that like I was using all those products thinking it was so great, and maybe less is more like they always say. Okay guys, so I am on day 7 of the no skincare challenge and I am thoroughly surprised. So here's one new thing. It's quite small though, so it's not cystic acne, it's just like a whitehead. Chin looks kind of the same. Over here, these are just scars. Those little whiteheads that I had somewhere else, they're now gone. I think they were over here, now gone. Everything is nice and smooth, nothing's raised. Down on my forehead, so when I had that little one that was there, it now has gone down. I just now have this other whitehead. One random bump here. So that's pretty much it. I'm really shocked, and again, I'm side-eyeing my skincare because I'm just shocked that like I didn't have any cystic acne when I normally do. Now also I mentioned before I was doing the celery challenge, so there is a chance that from using celery juice and also not having as much sugar like I usually have in my smoothies, maybe it's my protein powder, who knows. Like there's a lot of good things that changed this week, so I'm going to do another week of this. But I'm going to use rice bran oil as my moisturizer because I've heard things about that being good for your scars. Someone mentioned that in the comments before, but then also as a moisturizer. So that's what I'm going to